together, and everything between us is good. I'm riding this cloud, baby, ready to fly, but before I take another step, would you catch me?
Hey, Corner Squad, this your girl Shaquana coming to you loud, live, and in color. Hey, my people. Hey, my people. Hey, my people. How y'all doing? How you doing? How you doing? Look, it is almost 5 o'clock here in Georgia, where Columbus that is. And I'm sitting by my window. As you can tell, you can see my front door is right there behind me. No, I do not have the kids just yet. I don't know when they're coming back, but they're coming back. But anyway, the purpose of my video is to talk about these 5 young men. They are widely known as the Central Park 5. If you've ever heard about them, you know what they've been through. If you haven't heard about them, Google Central Park 5 and read their story. And it will and it will make y'all just so angry. And if it don't make y'all angry, I don't know what kind of person you are. But basically, these 5 men were accused of gang raping a woman in Central Park in New York City. And they were coerced into a confession. These were underage kids that were not allowed to have lawyers or their parents while they were being questioned. And they were also mistreated. They were discriminated against by the police. They were also discriminated against by Donald Trump, Agent Orange. He put out a full-page ad saying what needs to happen to these young boys and what he would do to help bring justice for the young woman against these young boys. And they were young boys of color. They were not all black, but they were boys of color. And he set out to destroy these young men. And they ended up, being set free because the evidence showed that the young boys that had nothing to do with the woman being gang raped, the man that raped her was already in prison, and yeah, but they tried to say that the boys had something to do with the actual man that did it. But yeah, Agent Orange set out to destroy these young men. He did everything he could to hurt these men, these young boys. Because they're men now, they're grown men now, but back then they were young boys, teenagers, they were babies. And I just don't understand how you can falsely accuse somebody of rape, how you can falsely imprison somebody, how you can torture and assault young children because you feel like they're guilty. You don't have the evidence, but your gut is telling you that they're guilty. So you violate their rights. Needless to say, they got a lawsuit and they won. They won a lawsuit. And even before Agent Orange, even before Agent Orange became president, he still was harping on these 5 young men. And you would have thought that he would have he would have let it go by now. But he didn't. And I don't understand how he became president. Cause he stood out to tarnish these young men. Like I said, I want y'all to go and I want y'all to Google Central Park 5. And I want y'all to read the story of these 5 young men. It's a sad story, but it's just it's just a story of discrimination, because it just don't make no sense to me that these babies were discriminated against the way that they were. I followed that story for so long, y'all. It just hurt my spirit to know that these babies were treated like this. I just don't understand it. But I do want y'all to go, and I want y'all to read Central Park 5 on Google. Google Central Park 5, y'all, because it's a intriguing story. It would make y'all think, how could something like this in the world happen? But it happens every day, all day long, and it should not ever happen in the world that we live in. But of course, we know that because of the color of your skin, you will be judged. So these young men were judged based on the color of their skin, and they was mistreated because of it. But I want y'all, like I said, please go read this and come back and let's have this discussion about this story, because it is just so horrific that these 5 young men went through what they went through with the judicial system, the justice system, and how Donald Trump, Agent Orange, planted himself in the middle of this whole investigation, and did nobody tell him to sit down and stop? Did nobody tell him to stay out of it? And I just want people to be enlightened by this story, because it just so heartbreaking that this happened to these young men, and I just don't get it. But if you made it to the end of this video, y'all, I want you to put Central Park 5 in the comment section. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell to be notified of any videos that I do post, because I do post videos every day. I don't do it once a week. I post videos every day. So I want y'all to be notified if I do any videos. But until next time, like I always say, have fun playing with your nails if you wear nails, or if you're growing your own. Have fun playing with your makeup if you wear makeup, or you're just learning how to use it. And y'all, please live life, because God only gives you one. Mwah.